It has officially been 2 weeks since I've moved to Sydney, and it's time that I create a routine, and I'm gonna try to follow it for like a whole month. Great, thank you. Just some cards. Something about sitting at a cafe with my laptop makes me so happy. I keep looking around because there's people around and I don't want them to stare at me. So apparently it takes 21 days to form a habit. So I'm gonna really try to apply all of these new healthy habits or follow this routine for like a whole month and just see what that does for my mental health. Before I came to Sydney, back at home in Adelaide, my mental health was spiraling, and I honestly think that it was because I didn't have a set routine. I would wake up at random times of the day. I'd literally be going to sleep at like 4 a.m. and it just wasn't healthy. But I'm now in a new city. I have a new environment and a whole bunch of new opportunities that now is the perfect time to really try to have or create myself a nice, healthy routine and basic as well. I don't want it to be too complicated. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm going to try to finish this plan. Well, I have a rough draft, but I bought this whiteboard on the way home from Coles because I think this is where I want to write out my plan. This is the rough draft that I made at the cafe, and I'm gonna just write it out. So that's my basic daily routine until I get a job, of course. But there are 3 key healthy habits that I'm trying to really lock in this next month, which is 1, to wake up early-ish, eat somewhat healthy, be active at least 30 minutes a day. But anyways, let's see how this goes. I'm gonna start this daily routine on Monday, so on the 25th. I've already failed the daily routine on the first day. Today is the 25th, and I wrote down that I was gonna start on the 25th, but today happened to be a public holiday, so I'm going to start tomorrow. Welcome to day 1 of the routine. I woke up at 7:30ish today, so that's pretty good if you know me, because I could sleep until midday.
Can't complain. It's like I'm losing my mind, and time's hard to find.
I just made a small avocado toast for breakfast. I'm not a huge breakfast eater, but I decided to make this one today since it's day 1. I cannot stop yawning and I need to go get ready now, but I really don't feel like it, to be completely honest, but I'm gonna push through. I shouldn't have gotten back into bed because I could literally go back to sleep right now. Contrary to how I feel, I have now gotten dressed. I'm really pushing through here. I'm feeling lazy. Today is leg day or lower body day. So close to giving up just then, but I pushed through. Go me. It's now lunchtime. Could I just grab a takeaway iced latte with oatmeal? I made chicken and veggies the other day. There's leftovers, so I'm just gonna eat this. It's currently 6:18 p.m. and I've had the most productive day. I've literally just been sitting here on my laptop. I just finished editing my first week in my life video, if you guys saw that, and you should have seen the freaking sunset before. Seriously, I feel so blessed that this is the view that we get. That's like my favorite thing about this apartment. I've literally just been recording every single sunset, honestly. I made the exact same thing that I had for lunch, so chicken, veggies, some rice with a side of halloumi. Anyways, that was day 1 of this routine that I hope that I'm gonna follow through for a whole month, so we'll see how we go. Day 2. It's been a couple of hours. and I'm in bed eating chocolate. It is day 4 and I'm off to the gym just to do 12:30. It is day 5 of the routine. All I have to do today is a full body workout, but as long as I finish that, I've pretty much done like all of my workouts for the week, which is good, right? It's day 6 and I only just woke up, but I'll get the day started. Guys, it's day 7. It's currently 6 p.m. I was meant to do 12:30 today, but I forgot. And then I just got ready for the gym, but me and Atta decided instead we're going to Officeworks. So this is the first day that I'm not following the routine, but that's okay. This has been my new favorite snack. It's green apple and tahini. It is so delicious. But it has been 4 weeks since I started this routine. Did I follow the routine completely? Not exactly, but generally I think I did a pretty good job. There were some days that I missed, like especially during that time of the month. Ladies, if you know, you know. But yeah, I think I did a pretty good job and I'm very proud of myself. The beginning, like the first and second week, that was a bit rough, but it got better. But I want to go through like the positives and negatives. Throughout the weeks, I was writing notes on my phone. So, positives, I didn't miss my 3-day workout. I didn't show you guys the workout routine that I came up with, but I'll just put it up on the screen. But my routine was split into like 3 workout days, and then the rest of the days were kind of just like cardio. So I've been able to work out 3 days consistently following the routine. I did an upper body, lower body, and then full body, and then in between was the cardio. And I feel so good about myself. So these are some improvements that I noticed around the 3-week mark. So I feel stronger, definitely feel stronger. I've had to up my weights a little bit. My endurance is better, so I'm able to last longer without like complaining basically. This one's a huge one. I actually want to go to the gym, and I especially saw this after 2 weeks. Oh, I got mail. Sorry, I just got a package in the mail. Oh yeah, so I was saying that I actually genuinely love to go to the gym now. Before I used to hate it. There were so many times that I would drive to the gym. This is back in Adelaide. I would drive to the gym, sit in the car park for like 2 minutes, stare at the door, and then just drive home because I would get like just anxiety about going to the gym for some reason. So now that has changed. I love going to the gym. I find it fun. And you know what really helps? This is a huge tip. Having your workouts written down so you know exactly what you're going to do before you even step foot in the gym is so helpful. The routine that I showed you guys, I have it in my notes. So this is in my notes and I just have my routine here. I don't even have to think about anything, I just get started. And then the other thing that I wrote down that I noticed is I can already see that my body is toning up, and it may be just muscle memory. I think it helps that I'm doing the same exact workouts consistently. I think I saw a TikTok, not us relying on TikTok for information, but no, I saw like a TikTok about the benefits of doing the exact same workouts for 6 weeks to really see results in those particular areas that you're targeting. So yeah, those were the positives. And then the negatives were, so I think my main struggle was waking up on time. That's definitely been the struggle, especially in this latter half, like the last 2 weeks. I've struggled to kind of wake up a bit earlier, but that's also because I haven't been sleeping early. I can't help it. For the longest time, I've been the biggest night owl. When I was at university, all I would do is study at nighttime because my brain works better at night. So I've gotten into a habit of being super productive at nighttime. So I still need to work on trying to wake up a bit earlier, because I do notice that my day's a lot more productive when I do wake up earlier. And then another negative that I wrote was, depending on the food I ate, it would make me feel lazy, which is so true. But again, I'm sure it's all a mental game and it's all in my head and I just need to fight through it. So that's how the past month has gone. It hasn't been perfect, but I'm definitely healthier. And I think just the biggest thing in this past month was just changing my relationship to the gym. So I think that's really cool. Do you want to know something funny? Now that I've finished this month of a routine, I'm going to have to create an entirely new routine because I've officially got 2 jobs. I'm going to have to switch it up and I have to figure it all out. But yeah, it's been fun. I highly recommend it if you are in a slump. It definitely just gives you a bit of direction. Anyways, I'll see you guys in next week's video.